Uh, I mean, there's a time and place for meth. I can't lie. I did meth when I was in Vegas. I did a lot of meth when I was in Vegas.
What a junkie.
Later on, later, Hockey, I guess I'm gonna play a different game. Yeah, I did a ton of meth when I was in Vegas. Oh shit. Oh, dude, have you started playing Until Dawn?
No, I didn't even.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I added
Mike.
it to my library so I can download it whenever I want, but I decided to download to do this instead.
It is a Telltale game. It is
Yeah, I
a
know. I already
Telltale
know.
game, and that is I thought there would be more to it. You literally just fucking hold the controller and aim the controller and hit buttons when there's a QuickTime event, and that's it.
Yep.
That counts for video games these days?
Well, the only thing worse than a QuickTime event is lockpicking.
No. Okay, so let me get my stream because I got a good question for you. On your hierarchy of shit concepts to deal with in a game, from worst to best.
I don't know if I got worst to best, but let me list them, and then I'll think about worst to best.
Okay, give me a second. Let me get my stream up.
All right.
Because I do kind of want to capture this. This is going to be good. I gotta relink my fucking Facebook account with PSN because apparently when Mr. Sulu is gonna fucking ban you from his page, it's gonna unlink everything on top of it. Why do you do this?
What?
Play opera and shit.
Why? Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, I'm just asking.
I don't know. I'm on this real
Why?
fucking classical music and opera kick. I don't know why.
Is that a genuine thing, or are you just
Yeah.
fucking?
No, for real.
Oh, okay, well that's cool then. All right, well then that answers my question. I thought you were just fucking with me.
No, it's relaxing me.
Oh, nice. So yes, list off your least favorite concepts in video games.
All right, let me turn this down. What now?
So your least favorite concepts in video games. I hate QuickTime events, and you said lockpicking.
But I also hate QuickTime events too. I hate in a game like Resident Evil 4. I hate when you have to fucking escort somebody in a game. I don't like that at all. I don't like when you have to, in like a Grand Theft Auto type game where you have to get, and I know what you're gonna say, what everyone's gonna say, but I don't like it when you have to get somewhere in a certain amount of time.
Why?
It makes me not want to play a game.
But what if there's like a time-sensitive thing that you need to accomplish?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want it to be time sensitive.
You know, so
Not saying that it can't and I won't play the game, but it irritates me.
no specific reason.
Yeah, because I don't want to be rushed.
But what if? Okay.
That is a thing about life that I don't like, anyway. So why would I want it in something I'm trying to enjoy? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not saying it should be taken out of games. I'm just saying me personally. You're asking for me personally.
Okay. So you don't like time-sensitive quests. You don't like quick-time events. You don't like lockpicking. What else?
And it's not because I'm not saying lockpicking is hard. It's not, and that's what I don't like about it. Once you figure out how to do it, it's just tedious. Yeah, and it's just over and over and over and over, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, I did the quest in, I think it's Oblivion, to get the lockpicking thing, just so I wouldn't have to do it ever again. I could just fucking use a key, the whatever it is. Click, do it. It's done. Jesus.
Okay. You know what I really fucking hate is when, and this is specifically a symptom of MMOs. I don't know if it happens in other games very often.
Real quick, let's say microtransactions. We'll say that right away, and then get on with it.
Yeah, what's right? Oh, a day one DLC,
or when they're talking about way before the game comes out and they're talking about games. Why are they talking about DLCs before the game comes out? That is insane.
Yeah.
Planning for DLCs.
I don't. Yeah, I really don't like when
that shouldn't sell a game.
So. No, it shouldn't. I don't really like when balance is so fucked that the developers have to give you a pet, because the AI never works. You know what I'm saying? Like, the AI never is good. Like, the AI is never like real, intelligence. You never feel like you're playing with a person. You feel like you're playing with someone who gives you canned responses that are appropriate to the situation, and they never, like, a good example is Resident Evil 0. You have this AI fucking person follow you around, and more often than not, they end up just standing in your way because they're fucking retarded. I can't, and it's a balance issue because
it's standing in a doorway. Is in every game if you have somebody following you, standing in the doorway it makes me want to turn the game off.
Problem. And you'd think that, like, since it's a symptom of every fucking game that has that mechanic, they would find some way to address it, but they never fucking do. Like, there's never, like, a push the fucking piece of shit out of your way and, like, kick him while he's down button and let him know, hey, stay the fuck out of my way next time. There's just, I can't stand it. And like I said, it still represents a huge design flaw, because the game, you shouldn't need a sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game should be, like, like, why? Like, I don't play the game to fucking have them partner me up with some douchebag that has no story to tell. Like, I'm playing the game because I want to. So you like game, like, story, right? You're big on the story, and you could,
you keep saying that to me, but I said that about. There's certain games I do like that, but there's certain games I don't care if there's a story. You know what I mean?
So then, well, then give me an example.
All right. So
you told me you didn't like online games because you like story-driven games.
Well, I also don't like to. I also don't want to fucking sit in matchmaking and load screens for fucking ever either. That's another big, huge thing about online gaming I don't like. And how they don't. There should be some kind of way to weed out people who just are fucking around. You know what I mean? There should be some way to separate the two. You understand what I'm saying?
But why? I mean, you like to go on to games and dosh with people. Like,
yeah, I know.
You really?
I know.
So, would you want to be separated just because you fucked around?
It depends. Like, all right, so Grand Theft Auto Online. I would like to fuck around sometimes, but also mainly I want to do the missions. So I don't want people fucking with me while I'm trying to do these missions online. So now I don't want to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, I see that.
See, you're asking me what I don't like about games, and then you're harassing me why I don't like it.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm asking that. You fucking bullshitter.
No, I mean it. I meant what I just said.
No, that's not true. I'm asking you for your whatever. F you and the A.
So, like, I'm not a big fan of playing, like, you know what I mean, Call of Duty, or whenever they make a game that's multiplayer, like, all right, so Dying Light Online, playing the game online, hanging out with my friends, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't ever just play that game by myself. Let me try to think of why I don't like Dying Light. It's nothing about the story pulled me in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you're a story-driven person. See, this is why, like, it kind of confuses me, because you'll say, like, oh, you know, I'm just not about story, but then, like, your main reason for not liking
Killing
games
Floor
is
2 I like playing, and Left 4 Dead 2 I really like. Those games barely have a story. You know what I'm saying? There's barely a story involved. And I really like those games a lot because there isn't a story. Certain games don't need it, and I really like them. I'm the Siskel of Eberts. I don't even know what that means. But anyway, Corn Space, you're a good fella. I don't know why you're... is he on yours still?
No, he's not.
Oh, well, he's over here on mine.
Oh, wow. Tell him I see how it is.
Tell Corey his cunt needs a wash.
I took a shower today. You guys are whatever, man. I'm just getting used. Just getting used for my viewers.
You know what's really getting me going is modern gaming isn't really that great.
No, it's fucking terrible.
So I mean, it's really hard for me to even describe what I like. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, no, because we've just been settling for the same shit over and over again
all right,
for the last 10 years.
So here, let me try to think of games in the last 10 years that I really enjoyed playing. Gears of War 2 I really liked, better than any other Gears of War game, and I really enjoyed playing that game. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, I like that game. I hated Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 is pretty good, but that pre-sequel I really like. Witcher 3, probably one of the most amazing RPG games I've ever played in the modern era. Way better than... I liked it better than I liked Oblivion and Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim was horseshit. That's a very controversial thing, but I mean, it's nothing like... After I played a bunch of fucking Morrowind with Jerry, you know, because I didn't play it on my own. And we did, I can't remember how many, we did like 106 fucking video playthrough and still didn't even get close to beating it. But that game blows Oblivion and Skyrim right out of the fucking water. Like it's, games are getting way shittier. Oh, Red Dead Redemption, I think, is my favorite Rockstar game, and that was in the past 10 years.
Corn says, wash your corn-infested knob.
Oh man, you interrupted a conversation to fucking say that?
Yeah, well,
oh, not you, Corny. I mean, not you, Corey. Not you, Corey. I meant corny. Max Payne 3 was a lot of fun.
Really?
I played a lot of that. I own that game still.
I don't know, I thought it's weird.
I like that action game, slowing down time, John Woo shit in a video game. I think that's pretty neat. Bullet time or whatever you want to call it.
They just changed the whole concept from the original.
I didn't play the other games, so I mean...
Oh, okay, well then that's why you have the attitude you have.
From 2001 to 2006, I was in a Christian cult, you know what I mean? So I missed a good percentage of fucking gaming. You know, of like, you know, that point from where PS1 went to PS3, like that whole era.
That whole era, yeah. I missed all of PS1 for the more or less the same reasons.
What other
I
games?
missed Super Nintendo to, what is it? Wii. No, because I couldn't play the GameCube or the fucking N64. So it was N64 and then the GameCube, and then...
The most fun I had in gaming was Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1. For real. Those are the most fun I've ever had playing games.
If I had to pick, so I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is definitely a really good game, like plot-wise and gameplay. Like I struggle to find.
You liked it? You like it better than fucking the story better than fucking Grand Theft Auto 4?
Yeah, well, I never beat Grand Theft Auto 4. I couldn't get past fucking, hey, Nico, let's go bowling. I fucking shut that fucking guy up.
Oh, I like that. I like that game better than I like this game.
No, no, I did not. Like, I mean, I played Grand Theft Auto 4 just to fuck shit up.
If I
And
was
that was
gonna
it.
make a
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto game where you switch between 3 different characters, it'd be totally different.
I just thought that they did a really good job with the plot and the whole different endings and making choices.
Good, good. Now, I realized in my excitement, I forgot some
Ah, she got it.
So Grand Theft Auto, I think, is definitely one of them. Within the last 10 years, out of 5. I think Minecraft, even though, like, I know you probably, you know, like, for me, Minecraft wasn't just the game, it was a lot of other things. Like, I hosted a Minecraft server, I made a lot of really cool shit, I made a lot of really cool friends, blah, blah, blah. So it was like the community aspect of Minecraft.
See, that doesn't appeal to me in video games. I don't know why. Making friends on video games and playing with people I don't know doesn't appeal to me at all. Like, video games for me has always been playing by myself. Or couch co-op, you know what I mean? Which playing with you and Paul online, you know what I mean, it feels like couch co-op, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just can't, it's just... I don't know how else to talk.
Jesus Christ, Mike. Get the fuck out of my way. Holy shit, I literally just ran over like 10 people.
One thing I do like is how big and like, I'm not shitting on Grand Theft Auto 5 at all. I wish they did a lot of things different, but the game itself, it's beautiful. It's fucking, it's 3 or 4 years, 5 years old, isn't it? 5?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's for 2012.
It's huge. It's a world that's going on.
Oh, I like the weather, and there's moon cycles and shit.
Yep, it's now... Like, I like other games that are like this. Like Mafia 3. Mafia 2 was a fucking awesome game. Mafia 3, it's pretty good. But the world itself, it looked beautiful and stuff, but it wasn't like the detail that's in the Grand Theft Auto, like I'm just going around the place, and there's just stuff written and graffiti written and advertisements, like all these different ones, and they're all funny. Fucking I'm after doing a mission, I walk by a mail delivery truck that says post-op on the side of it.
Yes, yes.
I can't remember what the tagline of it was, but I mean, I was dying. Everything is detail in these games, you know what I mean? It's, like, again, Red Dead Redemption's my favorite, but I mean, I think my second favorite would be either Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5. I really like both of those games a lot. Vice City I liked a lot.
Yeah, Vice City was good. You know what I'd like to see? A good fucking reboot or like a good version of, but it'll never happen because Sega's a bag of cat shit now, is fucking a good Sonic game. But I know it's never gonna happen.
No way. It would never. No way. They don't know what to do with it.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the fucking one of the best games I've ever played, platformer-wise. Like, obviously, it's just a fucking platformer with no plot. You go against the bad guy and that's it. But I don't know. It was a lot of fun, and it's just like they obviously did not know what to do with it once 3D became a thing. They're like,
They should have just kept doing the same thing they were doing.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
I don't know why Sega just doesn't go back to doing fucking 2D games. That's what the fuck they should be doing. Side-scrolling fucking games.
I'd like to see that as well, but I don't.
They should go back to cartridges. I mean, fucking Sonic should. I mean, they should just fucking. They should take advantage of retro gaming.
I mean, it is pretty hip right now. Let's see. I hate poor voice acting. Like, it's one thing to have no voice acting. I'd rather have no voice acting than bad voice acting. So, like, a good example is, I think, Final Fantasy 12, with that fucking pink-haired chick that couldn't figure out if she was Australian or British or Southern. You remember that bitch?
Yeah, I haven't liked a Final Fantasy main game since 6.
Since 9.
Since 6.
9 was my last one. I watched other people play 6. I didn't really get into them until 7. And I understand I'm just like every other fag that says that, but I did at least play...
8 was one of the worst things I've ever played.
3, 4, 5, and 6. I did play all of those after the series. I didn't mind 8. I thought 8 was... like, 8's plot was like super edgy, goth, fag lord, you know, bullshit, but I thought the mechanics behind girlfriends was kind of cool.
I don't remember that.
The Guardian Forces, I always called them my girlfriends.
Oh,
Your GS.
oh, no wonder I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, you had to like bond with your girlfriends, and the better you were bonded with your girlfriend, the stronger your girlfriend would be, and all that shit. And if you didn't... I remember the first time I played through, I didn't get the fucking Cactuar girlfriend, and I couldn't beat the game because you had to have the Cactuar girlfriend to beat the game.
I don't remember any of that, but I didn't beat it at all.
So, like, Square Enix hasn't had an original idea for like 20 fucking years, so...
I liked fucking the Hitman game.
Yeah, but that wasn't Square Enix, that was a studio that they bought and a fucking franchise that they bought. That's the thing, that's like, so... You know, studios now, that's, you know, we'll throw that in there. That's another thing I fucking hate. Is when a studio buys a franchise that it's got nothing to do with, and then uses that franchise to fucking generate profits because they have a built-in audience. Case in point, Deus Ex Machina, or whatever the fuck that game is.
Yeah, I like that game. I like Human Revolution was a really fucking fun game. I played it, I think I beat it 3 times.
So it's just like, you know, Square Enix, it was I don't know,
Fallout,
I think that, you know,
I think that's pretty smart that they do that.
I mean, when some publishing companies do it, it's, well, I mean, it's smart no matter what, because it's going to make them money. But at the end of the day, like Electronic Arts, they'll fucking
like, if I was a big
BioWare
company, I would want to try to buy Toe Jam and Earl, the rights to Toe Jam and Earl, Boogerman and fucking Earthworm Jim, and try to make a fucking franchise out of those.
Were you ever on 4chan when they were doing that Battletoads thing?
What do you mean, just having Battletoads as a fucking meme?
No, dude, they were fucking... some fucking betard made fake box art for Battletoads for Wii U.
Oh yeah, I also seen somebody do it for fucking Xbox 360. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then they end up calling a bunch of GameStops being like, yo, I know Battletoads is gonna come out, and then they basically get the GameStop dude to lose his shit over Battletoads. It's great. And you'd think at this point anyone working at a GameStop would be a retard and familiar with that, but whatever. Yeah, I don't like when studios buy prominent other studios and then gut them for money, like Electronic Arts did to BioWare. What else? So here's where I think you and I, so I mean, I'm going to be making broad statements that may be inaccurate, Mike, so if I offend you, I hope I don't, you know, like, please be nice to me, I'm not trying to piss you off. But I think this is where you and I differ in terms of gameplay. I prefer immersion more or less over anything. And you seem to favor story, but there's other things that you like, blah, blah, blah.
What do you mean by immersion?
So, like, the reason why I like Dying Light is because it's first person, you know, I feel nervous when fucking, you know, I have to grab at something and I'm not going to grab it in time or whatever. Like, I feel immersed in that world. Like, when I play a video game, I don't want to feel like I'm playing a video game. I want to feel like I'm part of that reality, if that makes sense.
Oh, all right.
So,
yep. I'd rather feel like I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, see, it's like I want it to, like, and I'm not necessarily about realism. Like, I don't want it to be a real, persistent world, but if it's going to be a fantastic world, it needs to do a good job of immersing me in it, so I feel as though
if we had holodecks, I would totally agree with you, but anything short of that, it just feels, I don't know, I just don't care for it.
See,
that
that's
kind
why
of immersion.
I got such a boner for fucking VR, is because if
yeah,
I'm
there's no way I'm
going
to play a video game and wear a headset. Like, that's how I feel.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah, but I don't want to, you know what I mean? It has to be, you have to be sitting or whatever. Yeah, and I don't like it. I'd rather look at a TV with a controller. Or, or walk in and totally be immersed to where I don't even know that I'm at home or at the whatever, the holodeck central. HC. I don't know why I thought central started with an S.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to holodeck grammar school.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think that's been. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm really stoned and I'm having a hard time talking.
I'm trying to think of what else I don't like in games.
I don't like politics. I don't like progressive, like, liberal, hippie-do nonsense in my shit. Like, if I just want to fucking shoot people, like, let me just fucking shoot people. Like, that whole,
give me a
I
better
think you're
example.
playing, like, so you're playing Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh,
and
yes.
They're trying to, like, pitch that as, like, a fucking, you know, trans character this and a fucking that.
The entire game is very progressive.